Okay, so this isn't coffee, and I didn't do a coffee video this morning because I did an early morning coffee run up to Mug and Bean because it was an early start today, lots of errands to run all over the show. And when I started slowing down this afternoon, running around, doing some alterations at home here. So, yeah, just been a busy, busy day. So, it was a late breakfast-ish, um, running back to the building place again because we didn't have everything we needed here. Pain in the ass. So this, and yo, I feel bad even telling you this. This is Coke Zero with a little bit of whiskey in it. It's not good whiskey though, so it's okay. It's not a single malt. It's not a premium blend or anything. It's just because from tomorrow, I'm going on a bit of a focused kind of health and wellness training regime. Might be a bad word, good word, I don't know. But yeah, it's been the last couple of weeks. It's been kind of stressful-ish. Um, But yeah, lots on the go, and from tomorrow back at it. So last day I've got streaky crackles. These things are the bomb. If you don't know them, in South Africa, it's from Woolworths. Fuck, these are good. They taste like more. So they're delightful. So that's kind of lunch. I'll have dinner later on. So, having gone to the lodges with Johanna and Mike and them, it's kind of a thing to have a drink every night, yeah? It's the bush. What do you want? So that was fun. But yeah, for the next few weeks, going to buckle down, get stuck into training because the last week and a half almost did nothing. So getting stuck and have some personal goals, going to track it, which is always fun. And I actually just wrote a blog right now on my own website. That's kind of where I share random thoughts and shit like that. But the cool thing is, I activated speech to text on my laptop so I could talk it. So you talk it and the paragraph writes, you just change errors there are. So that was fun. You can go check it out. It's called Think First. And I have to update the galleries on there. But more than that is there's sometimes a lot of stuff we want to say. And the Wild Eye, for me personally, the Wild Eye blog wouldn't be the place for it because it's too personal. Might be, I don't know, it might be offensive or too much or too little or whatever. So I'm posting those on my blog. I'm going to get more into it now, especially because I've got the speech to texting. So I put my podcast mic up and I just talk and the shit writes itself. It's fucking amazing. So the the thing was, I mean, I've been looking through social a little while, and looking through this social TikTok stuff, this idea of TikTok celebrity or Instagram celebrity. If you look under the cover at these people, it's sure, you know what? You have a huge audience, and people love it when you shake your tits and ass, or you take your fucking shirt off, or you pose with, I don't know, a new jacket or new shoes or whatever it might be. Majority of the time, there's no value behind it. And you look at these people and think, Jesus, a toilet roll has more like insides than some of you people. Yet, they will then share like fan accounts, right? So let's use Gerry for example. I don't have a fan account, which is I'm very happy about. They would then share Gerry's fan account 1, Gerry's the best fan account. There's like hundreds of these things, and they all then share edits that they do of the celebrity. The celebrity, and I use those in inverted commas, then shares it on their feed or on their story, and it's like, oh my god, you guys mean so much to me. And then people, the people who create the content, is like, oh my god, you're such a role model, and you're so fucking amazing, and I want to be just like you. Oh my god. I mean, damn, role model. These are most instances, there's older people, but most instances, these are like 19, 20-year-olds who then start giving out life advice. Fuck, you haven't lived yet. How are you gonna, you know what I'm saying? But for these young kids who think these people are role models and they've got nothing to offer, take the pretty face and the tits and ass and the six pack and whatever the fuck, take it away. What left? And we're posting for vanity. They're posting for vanity. And then brands give them this. Here, please hold this while you shake your tits and ass, and we'll pay you money for it. And they say it's amazing, even though they don't think it's amazing. It's messed up. It's so messed up. But that's the world we live in. So what can you do? I was thinking about getting back into doing some TikToks. I had some fun during lockdown. Did quite a few transition videos. I did a few dances. All of these finger dance things, which was quite fun. Go and check it on my TikTok. Might have to get back to that a little bit. But yeah, this whole content, social media thing, some people have just lost the fucking plot, hey? It's like an orgy of self-appreciation for some people. Me, me, me. In this blog post I just wrote as well, or spoke, because it's cool. It's like, you know what? Social media didn't change who we are as people. It's just exposed us. I mean, a lot of people have said that. But yeah, it's just now suddenly with people having an audience is like cringe-worthy sometimes. Hey? Anyway, dogs are playing under the chair here. Yeah, so from tomorrow morning back. So what we've done at Wild Eye is we are back to 50% workforce with COVID. So there was restrictions in place. So from tomorrow we've divided the office in two, and it's my week coming up. So I've got quite a busy one coming up. We've got a lot of content to deal with of this last trip that we did to Thornybush and to Simbambile. We got to do a shoot on Wednesday. Still looking for some content. I've got this amazing idea. I can't share it with you yet, though. Kind of create your own content, or you create our content for us. I spoke to someone about it again yesterday, and I'm really excited about it. So we'll see if I can get that together. It's ambitious, make no mistake. But yeah. It was nice being in the bush with Johan and Mike. Really great guys. Just passion and humor. They really are great. And we got one of the things we spoke about was kind of with Grant, our local guide at Thornybush, is kind of the stories you tell certain people because it's fun. Like here, I'll leave you with one, just as a fun one, which I've told to people. So for those of you that've been on safari, you'll know that when a warthog runs, so every animal, let me back it up. Every animal has a follow me signal. So if you look at wild dogs, African wild dog, their tails, the second half, back half of their tails is pure white. It's literally the only part of their body that's the same. So what it is a follow me signal. So if they run through the bush, they can follow the white. Lions have the same thing on the edge of the tail. We'll talk about that some other time. But the warthogs have the same. So when they run, a warthog's tail goes straight up. Boom. It's like a little aerial. Yeah? So a little tuft and an aerial, and off they go. So one of the things I used to tell people when I was guiding full-time at lodges, still do it when I get a chance. So if you travel with me, don't believe every single word because we have fun with it, you see. Don't have to be too serious and professional all the time. We can have fun. So when the warthog runs off, people will say, oh, look at the tail. And you said, let me tell you why that is. And they're like, oh yeah, Gerry, please tell us. And it's like, okay, if you look at the pig, right, look at the warthog, you can see that the skin on the pig is quite tight. Like, it's a tight skin, right? Dogs are doing weird things. So the skin on the pig is quite tight. Yeah. They say, yeah, Gerry, we can see that. And I say, okay, cool. So can you see how also the pig's only about this far off the floor? So when they run, the grass stems will hit them in the eyes. They're like, yeah, Gerry, we can see that. So far, so good. So what happens is, when they run away, with the skin tight, and them being kind of grass level, when they run away, right, the grass hits them in the eye, and when they close their eyes, because the skin is so tight, when they close their eyes, it pulls the tail up. So the eyelid pulls the tail up. And they're like, oh my God, Gerry, that's amazing. I've had people, I've milked that for about 3 or 4 days before I tell them the truth. I always tell them, of course we tell them the truth. It's a follow me signal, that's how they work. Stuff like that is fun. I've got hundreds of those. It's good fun. Anyway, okay, enough of this shit. I'm going to finish my whiskey with Coke. I never do this. I promise I never do this. Normally I'm quite a whiskey connoisseur. I love my whiskey. Also loving the tequila recently on ice. Not the shooter kind that kills brain cells. Proper Reposado on ice. Need to get the Terramana, the rock one. Joni, we need to make a plan to get those. You'll know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the morning for the start of a new week. I feel there's change coming up for me personally, but I'll share that with you guys in due course. Good stuff, though, I think. Anyway, I'm going to upload this now, and I'll see you tomorrow. Probably not going to be on social much after this. Need those times. Music and just chill. Question for the day. If we sit down and watch the sunset, are you going to have a whiskey with me or a tequila? You have to choose between those two. Whiskey on ice or tequila on ice when we watch a sunset together when we go on safari. Okay. My name is Gerry. I'm from Walt and I. Bye.